Hey guys, so today's going to be another face of the day. I'm starting off with a primer. This is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I actually really like it. It's great for oily skin. It's super smooth and it makes your foundation glide on like butter. The Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Foundation. I am in the shade 30. I'm just using all Sedona lace brushes. I was at this point trying to give them a try. Obviously, I'm in my old background with the random vacuum in the back of my video. But yeah, I really like that foundation. This is a concealer. It's more of a highlighter corrector from Revlon, the Photo Ready line. I actually really like this. I'm almost out of it. At this point, I'm trying to use it up. So we'll see how that goes. I'm using a flat brush to kind of blend it in, which is new for me. Usually I use a rounded brush, and I actually really liked the way that it came out. I felt like it was settled better on my skin. The Urban Decay Naked Flush palette, I'm using the blush. I love this palette. The bronzer is kind of dark for my skin, but I think during the summertime, or more into the summertime, I can make it work. I absolutely love this blush, and I'm using an angled kabuki brush to apply it, and it works really well. Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I have to have some sort of primer because my eyelids are too oily to not have a primer, and this one is just a sample. Again, trying to use that one up. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder in Translucent. I am almost out of it. I absolutely love this powder as well. It is very smooth on the skin. It fills in those pores, any fine lines that you have. It kind of just, you'll see when I come on to a close-up of my skin, it just makes it look flawless overall. Benefit Powder Flage, again, another product I am trying to use up. I like it, but I prefer the Bare Minerals Well Rested to this one. I feel like the Well Rested gives me more brightness, so once this one's done, I won't repurchase. This is my favorite product by far from e.l.f. It's the Eyebrow Lifter and Filler. I think that this is great if you have sparse brows and you're trying to fill them in, but without making it look too overdone, and the fact that it's like a waxy consistency, it works really nicely at holding the brows together. You don't even need a brow gel. I'm going back to the Flush palette just to use a highlighting color in here. It's a great highlighter. This palette's just great overall. It's a little pricey, but it's really good. Painterly Paint Pot just as an overall base on the eyelid to kind of neutralize it and get to start from a fresh canvas. I'm applying that with a Sigmax brush, one of the little round top ones. I'm using All That Glitters from MAC. I'm just going to apply that to my lid. You'll see here I'm actually applying it 2 or 3 times just to make sure that I can get an even coat. This particular brush is not the best at packing on the color because it's synthetic, so I would definitely recommend a bristle brush for that. I'm using a crease color. This is Soft Brown from MAC. This is, you can't really see like a huge transition, but it's just going to act as a gradient in the background for the color that I'm about to use next. I thought that it would make my darker color blend a little bit easier, and you'll see here in a little while I had a little bit of trouble with that, but it's a good color for blending. That is Max Vanilla. It's a great highlight. As you can see, it just kind of neutralizes, especially if you have like eyebrow hairs you want to cover. It's great. The Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild, I'm using the definer. You can see there that my darkest one broke like right that second. It was horrible. The definer color reminds me of Club from MAC. I'm putting it out in my outer V with a pencil brush. You can see here in a second, I'm trying to deepen it up. The more you deepen it up, the more it looks like brown. It does have some fallout there. When I put it on my lower lash line, it still holds that like green hue. It's the weirdest thing. So now that I'm blending it out here, you'll see it definitely gives it like a brown tone. And then when I go to the lower lash line, you'll see it looks like a completely different color. So it's great, very versatile. I mean, it doesn't even look like the same eyeshadow there. You can see under the eye. So I'm just blending that. Using the Physicians Formula gel liner in black. I absolutely love this gel liner. It is the best for tight lining. It stays on all day. I'm not too fond of this eyeliner brush. I feel like it gave me too thick of a line, but again, love the gel liner. It stays on really nicely. It doesn't transfer onto your waterline. So now I'm curling my lashes with my Chanel eyelash curler, and for mascara, I've been loving the Maybelline The Rocket. I had this in my last favorites video. I feel like it gives me amazing volume and length without working too hard. So I'm putting 2 coats of that total, 2 on top, 2 on bottom, and you'll see here in this next clip that it really just gives me that nice volume. The eye look is beautiful overall. After I was done, I kind of realized I I messed up a little bit. I wanted it to be a little bit different. So I went back with Flu from MAC and put that in my inner corner. And I should have zoomed in a little bit so that y'all could see this, but I'm sorry I didn't. And then over the eyeliner, I felt like it was a little too heavy, so I went ahead and put all that glitters on top of it so it would kind of neutralize it. And you'll see here up close how it just kind of softens the look, makes it not too harsh. On the lips, I'm using the NARS Matte Velvet Lip Pencil in Sex Machine. I love this color especially for summer and spring. It's very just bright without being too bold, and the matte velvet pencils are my favorite. NYX lip gloss in beige, which is obviously a pinky color right on top of that. This lip combo has been great. It stays for a long time. I don't have any issues. So yeah, I am just touching up with a little bit of spray. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!